The more I think about it, the more I'm happy that I'm engaged to Ajantis. Of course, the wedding could be months from now. Until things are settled here on the Sword Coast, my father's killer, the bandit raids, and the iron shortage. Well, I suppose if we could find that we cannot make any changes for the better, we will just head north to Waterdeep for the wedding. That for me would be the worst thing to happen. I'm determined to right the wrongs here, and Ajantis is also just as determined as I am. All I've done is think about him, about us, about our future since saying yes. It's actually difficult to stop looking at the ring. I've taken off my gloves many times just to stare at it. The light little blue gem. I like blue. It's my color. Imoen came over and begged to see it before going to sleep the night before. She's happy. I'm happy. Ajantis is happy. What were we doing out here? Oh yes, finding my hunter, and Gorine's killer. I suppose this is the first thing to actually make me feel really happy in a long time. I almost forgot what it's like. I'd like to feel like this all the time. If everybody felt this way, then the whole world would be a better place. Alright, we have a bandit gang to join. And I have no idea. All I know is the Woods of Sharp Teeth are really, they go back quite a ways. Oops. So, we just have to hope that we run into who we're looking for.
This will be a wild ride!
Weren't looking for these guys.
What? Fine.
Boy, they went down fast as soon as we all started shooting at them. Is there anything to the east of here? Oh, there is actually. There's some woods to the east.
Such menial tasks.
Wood of Sharp Teeth. These are regular dogs. Tuamin, help! These foul beasts are attacking my hounds. Okay, let's help her.
For the glory of
Best we can, we'll help you.
For the glory of Helm!
Fantastic! Eat flaming! Or, caustic.
Oh, one of her hounds went down.
Tempest, give us victory!
Fine lot of help you were. My best purebred hunting hounds lay dead and bleeding. Honestly, you adventuring types always seem to fight better as bandits than as bodyguards. We tried to help. At least you have two of them still alive.
A simple matter.
I don't know why she didn't take the corpse of her fallen one. How much does she actually care about them? I would have taken my dog and buried it. This is strange. Is this... Looks like druid symbols. But no one in our group is a druid, so no one to ask. If Jaheira was here, maybe she'd know more.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while
A
in this
simple
wood.
matter.
Arrogant fools, you return to the very slaughter for which you were responsible. Your blood will soak the ground before I allow any of you to leave. I will avenge the deaths of my brothers. What are you talking about? We've killed no one. I think you're a little addled in the head. Perhaps you should calm down so we can figure out who really killed your brothers. You think your excuses can work on me? I know what you are. What all of you are. Let the wrath of Malar destroy you and your faithless companions. Oh, there's more of them, and he has bears.
I look forward to your instruction.
Such menial tasks.
Oh, he's helping us against the bears. Prasad. Who are you?
A simple matter.
Who is this Malar that guy was talking about? Don't you know anything, Imoen? Malar is one of the gods of this world. Yeah, yes, I knew that. I was, just testing you, that's all. Listen, Imoen, you may know many practical things, but I remember that you did not study too hard back in Candlekeep. I'll explain about Malar if you want. Yeah, you're right. I was just bluffing. I never could keep my eyes open to read those books or listen to those discussions. So, do you want me to explain who he is? Yeah, if it's not too long, I don't mind. I don't want you to go into some long history, you know, like those old windbags. You're my friend and all, but I have my limits. Okay then, I'll start. Malar is known as the Beast Lord because his powers cover monsters and marauding animals and other related stuff. He doesn't have any major power over humans, but he tried in the past when Bane, Ball, and Murko went to get power from the former ruler over the end of everything, Jurgle. Of course, they didn't want that, so they held another contest while he went to get preparations for the original. You can say he wasn't too pleased with that result. Wow, I bet. Thanks. None of those crusty old fossils were able to explain it quite so easily as you did.
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
I must apologize for the actions of Osmadi. He had lost his mind after what happened here, some days past. A group of bandits calling themselves the Chill entered our camp as we worked upon this shrine. They killed and murdered everyone they came across, including some of Osmadi's close friends. Why did you let us attack Osmadi? From the sounds of it, you knew him well. The both of you look to be druids. It's true. We knew each other very well, but there was nothing that could be done. He had lost his mind. I think you can understand that. Sometimes one doesn't have a choice. But it's rather hard for me to believe that you would write off a life so readily. Come now, there must have been some other choice. There was no other choice. Do I have to explain myself over and over? Please, leave me be so that I may bury my companion. So now he's your companion. That's very strange indeed. I don't know of too many people who would go about murdering their companions. I murdered no one. I did what had to be done. All of you might be dead if it weren't for my help. Leave me be. I think you're lying. I think you wanted our help to kill him. You're just a common killer. You are correct. I did need your assistance to kill Osmadi. Thank you for the help. You were wrong about one thing. I'm no common killer. I am a shadow druid. I poisoned Osmadi and his companions so that we could be rid of their weakling presence. Now, we should easily be able to make this land our own. Unfortunately, there will be no room for meddling city folk. It is time for you to feel the fury of nature, as only I can administrate it. Goodbye. I knew something wasn't right as soon as I saw him. Well, he
Fine.
didn't do any harm to us. He has some kind of weird club, though. We'll have to wait till Nira can identify it. But for now, we are kind of stuck until the whole person wears off.
A simple
Well,
matter.
it's not stopping me from looking around. Ooh, that seems like I found an angry bear.
Your life shall be mine. Yes? Fine.
Okay, we are back. Thank you for the heal, Brownman.
Such menial
Very much
tasks.
appreciated. Yeah, this is a shrine that they were building. It's not finished, though. I don't know if they'll ever finish it, but these shadow druids are trying to take over from normal druids, and I don't know. They don't seem to like the regular druids. Times like this, I wish Jihira was with us. Oh, that's a little bit too thick to get through this way. Let's go down here. sure Jahir would know all about what's this battle between Shadow
Good on
Druids
you
and
if you
regular
saved the
Druids.
day.
At least I hope so. Because these Shadow Druids don't seem very nice. Oh, dogs.
This'll be.
A dog. Was a dog. Ah, there's more.
Tempest.
For the glory of Helm!
We haven't found one bandit so far.
Fine.
That doesn't mean there aren't any, though. On the other hand, this is a very beautiful area. All the green grass and the woods.
I will show you
Wolves.
justice!
More wolves. A lot of wolves.
My blade will bristle down the side. Such menial tasks.
Yeah, it's a little strange we haven't seen any presence, or bandits, presence of any bandits. I can't believe that Nira actually thought I was going to go fight that group by the basilisks, just because they were bad-mouthing me and us. What kind of person does she think I am? A wildcat, she called me. I know it was some hours ago, but still. I'm thinking about it. As I've been thinking of a lot of things lately. Especially
A
about
simple
him.
matter.
I would like to kiss you, Ajantis. Ajantis is near me now. I reach for his cheek and place a soft kiss on it. Yeah. After receiving the kiss, Ajantis smiles slightly without looking at me. I assume he enjoyed it, but won't take his vigilance from the surroundings. Oh. These look like bandits.
Tilune guides my hand.
Really bad for Assad.
Helm,
Actually, the
as
first
you
person
will.
that should go
Such
is
menial tasks.
As
Ajantis.
you will.
Okay, everybody now
What
attack.
is it?
Assad.
Tilune guides my hand.
What?
I will show you justice!
Give us victory!
Wow.
Yes?
Finally, we come across bandits, so hopefully... I mean, they have magic arrows. Hopefully this... Oh, the inventory's full. We're in the right area? Is that what this is telling us? Give these to Rasad. Person who needs them the most. I can't identify these. Pick them all up first. More bandit scalps. Arrow of ice. And a magical arrow. I don't have that much room on me. I don't plan to use it, but yeah, I'll just take one in case we need magic arrows. Just
A simple matter.
Come across something. Something tough that only magic can harm. Best to be prepared. Yeah, Ajantis is wearing boots that help deflect, magical boots that help deflect arrows or anything ranged shot at him. Gibberlins.
For the glory of Helm!
Gotcha. Fine.
We've almost searched this whole area, and that's all we found for bandits. Some wargs.
I will show you just Helm!
Victory!
Strange. So maybe they're just not in this area.
For the
More
glory
Gibberlins.
of Helm! For the glory of Helm!
What is it?
My blade will cut you down to size.
They're just handing us their gold. Oh, there's a lot of them. Wow.
I will show you just Helm!
Gotcha.
A simple matter.
There's a tower here. And more
My
Gibberlins.
blade will cut you down to size.
Give us victory!
What is happening? It's a dark elf.
It's about time you came through for me. I was beginning to wonder whether your incompetence was... Wait. This isn't right. You fool! I am not fully revived. I am diminished, damaged, and dangerously deteriorated. Why, I've even lost some of my perspicacity. Najin? Are you even listening? My most obedient servant, friend! Where are you? Surely you aren't going to leave me up here? Ah, you conniving cur! I will crack your realm wide open and drag you into this plane of... Oh. Hello. Well, this is awkward.
Well met. I am Orin.
Greetings, friendly, surface dweller. You wouldn't happen to know the direction of the nearest entrance to the Underdark, would you?
I'm afraid I don't. Is he doing that on purpose? I hope so.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. This is particularly problematic for a popular power player such as myself.
And who might yourself be? He must be. 5 words. Did you hear that?
How could I forget? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Baloth Baratil, more commonly known as Baloth the Entertainer. Yes, I know, that Baloth. Fall to your knees and beg for mercy. I'm sure you know the drill.
The thing is that I left my knee pads back at home, and well, you know how these things go.
Perhaps you aren't as cultured as I had assumed. In any case, it seems that I am in a bit of a bind. I am unable to return to my home, left bare to the boundless barbarism of the service world.
That's a shame. How could such a nice guy like you get mixed up in a situation like this? 2.
You must be crawling with questions, but first, let me elucidate recent events. Perhaps many of your petty ponderances will be answered.
Perhaps they will be. Carry on, then. Is no one else catching this? These are great.
My most recent project was a little something I called the Black Pits. I'm sure you've heard of it. Mortal pitted against mortal in a desperate bid to... Oh, it doesn't matter anymore.
Can't say that I have.
You must be out of the loop. It was a marvelous sight. The roaring crowd, my obedient Jinn slave keeping the prisoners in line, the sound of hammer crushing bone. Ah, such fond memories.
How did you get the Jinn in the first place?
A favor here, a clever spell there, a geese or two. It's not so hard.
And it worked out so well for you.
Things went quite swimmingly until some upstarts tricked me into facing them in battle. They cheated, of course.
Of course.
But I am nothing if not calculatingly cautious. And so I instructed that Jinn jerk Najim to grant me a final wish. That I be protected from death. Oh, he granted that one all right.
Ooh, that was a good one. Wait, how is Jinn spelled? I believe that it technically does not count because of how the word is spelled, but his verbal agility is still quite impressive.
As
Most
you can
impressive.
see, I live again. No demon web pits for me. But I am bereft of my previous power. Forced to converse with a pack of mouth-breathing... Oh, I apologize. I'm beginning to ramble.
I've been called worse by better. In any case, I feel a request coming.
I am simply unaccustomed to dealing with your kind on less than crushingly advantageous terms.
I'll try to speak slowly and in reverent tones.
I do not make it a habit to beg others for aid, and I prefer to lend favors rather than request them.
Now I definitely feel a request coming.
Clearly, I still command some of my powers. Even in this diminished state, I must remain one of the top 5 spellcasters in all the realms. If someone were to offer me martial protection, I'm sure I could be of great help to whatever it is you're doing.
I'm afraid I can't take you with me.
No. No, 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 no! Don't leave me here, you moronic miscreant! There are pale-skinned barbarians everywhere!
Like us? How about you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn? It's not far, and if you hide outside the walls on the east side, you probably won't be discovered and killed. Probably.
Fine. I'll just make my way there myself. I don't need your help. Begone!
There is no way, in the name of Lathander, that drow would ever fit in with this group. Even if I had the room. Just no. Oh, who are these? 2 people. Oh, it's bandits. I didn't even see the bows on the 2 that we saw. Drop your weapons, and mayhaps ye outlive the day. I'll no be saying it twice. We'll not fight you. In fact, we want to join your group. Ha! We've plenty o' mules now. What for we be needing you? You're too good at your job. We can see which way the wind is blowing, and whatever you're doing, we want in. It's the only real profit on the Sword Coast today. Save your sweet talk for the boss. I'll take you to meet him, but if he says you die, then you die. No chance to surrender then. Orin, do we have to play this game? There must be some honorable way to get into the bandit camp. You said something? It's alright, Ajantis. This'll work. I hope. Wait a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Lovely. Blast it all, Tevin. What are you doing bringing prisoners here? We've not the space to hold them, nor the men to watch them. They's a bit more than just mouthy. They interested like they be knowing something about what's going on. I just figured Tazak would want to know where they got their info. That would be bloody important, wouldn't it? Alright then. We'll put them in that cave at the back of camp. But I don't want to hear a peep from them until Tazak gets here, understand? Prisoners were never part of the deal. Risky liabilities they are. What do you mean, prisoners? No one's supposed to know of our camp. No one. I know, Tazak. We just thought that you might want to question them. They seem to know something about what's going on. All the more reason to kill. He'll have my skull for this. Kill them now. Better still, I do myself. I trust not any of you fools. Okay, kill the half-ogre? Yeah, you fight pretty good. Maybe you're not such weaklings. I think you make pretty good bandits. Okay, you have run of camp. I have business to do. But Ardner and Targaz will keep eyes on you. I take a patrol and leave for mine tonight. Keep pressure on trade routes and there'll be extra gold for all when we are done. I leave soon. To the mine. Judging by his broken common,
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look.
it sounded
I'm
almost like...
tired.
I think he meant to an actual mine. Okay. We have run in the camp?
Ooh, I'm tired.
We're all tired. We need to rest first. Let's rest, and then see what damage we can do.
I'm getting a little sleepy.